Hey guys, Dean Gearhart here, coming at you with another video. Today I wanted to do something a little different. A fellow YouTuber had gave me a shout out on a video, which I really appreciated, and he had also suggested that he wished I did like a progress video or a stat video or something to that effect, and I thought, that's not a bad idea. Let me see what I can put together. So I normally don't sit on camera and talk. I usually show things, but we'll see how this goes. uh Shout out to Rick Acosta for the idea. I spent yesterday putting together some stats. I broke it down into the four sports category, and I'm also going to do it with my non-sports stuff too. But today I just wanted to talk about my baseball sets. For those of you that don't know, I am a set collector. I collect anything from pre-war all the way up through modern day. But in this particular video, I just want to focus on the Bowman sets and the top sets, starting from 1948 Bowman up through um, this year's top set. And I'm only going to do the vintage Bowman. I'm not going to get into the 80s and 90s and today's Bowman sets, but I'm just focusing on that. I'm dealing mainly with a total of 73 sets. Bowman had 9 sets from 1948 through 1955, and I'm counting Bowman Color as one set and Bowman Black and White as another set, so that's how I come up with 9 Bowman sets. And then I have a grand total with the top sets of 73 total sets. For the tops, I separated the 51 tops blue and the tops red. They're both 52 card sets. I separated them because the blue set is they cost more money. I don't know if they're more scarce or what, but they're higher price. So I guess maybe there's less of them printed. I don't know, but I don't own any of them. So anyways, let's start with the 48 Bowman. All my sets, which I keep behind me here, as you can see there. They start at 1948 Bowman on that corner up there. I only have 3 cards out of that 48 card set, so that puts me at a 6.25% completion rate. Just to be honest with you, I just haven't really dug into that set. The main set from the Bowman that I focused on for many years is my 49 Bowman set, which it's a 240 card set. I don't get into variations. It's just whatever the book said the set was. If they do count the variations in there, what I mean by book is Beckett or whatever price guide or whatever website you use. They all seem to say the same thing. A base set's 240 cards for the 49 Bowman set. So out of that, I need 12 more cards. So I have 228 cards out of the 240, and I'm at 95% completion rate. And then it goes down from there. I've got 17 cards from 1950. I've got 42 cards from the 51 set, 82 cards from the 52 set. I've got 2 cards from the Bowman Black and White set. So in the 55 Bowman set, I have 204 out of the 320. Every Bowman set from 48 through 55, count the total cards up, there's 1,884 cards. I have 627 of them for a 33.28% completion rate. So, moving on to tops. The 50s decade from 1951 through 59, counting the blue and red as individual sets. There was 10 sets that year. I'm complete on the 53 set, 100%, and the 56 set, 100%. My 54 set, I'm 6 cards away from finishing that set. And the 52 set, I need 66 more cards to finish that set. So, and then it just kind of goes down from there. In that decade run in the 50s, there was 3,054 cards. I have 1,802 of them, so that's a 59% completion rate. Moving on to the 60s. Let me see. 1960 set is complete. The 67 and 68 sets are also complete. The next closest one is my 61 set. I need 40 more cards for that. And then the 66 set, I need 87 cards. For that decade, there was 5,987 cards. I have 3,733 cards for a 62% completion rate. Keeping up with me so far? Then we go to the 70s decade. I'm 100% complete. The 80s, 100% complete. The 90s, 100% complete. 2000 through 2009, 100% complete. 2010 through 19, 100% complete. Years 2020, 2021, 100% complete. And this year, I have not bought a set. So I would say from 2017, maybe 2018 and up, I started just buying the Series 1 and 2 sets when they come out. Before that, everything else was hand collated through packs. I quit collecting I started collecting in 1977. I quit collecting in 1988. Did not collect cards again until 2011. I can honestly say that I might have had 5 sets complete from the time I was a kid till the time I quit. So I've built all these sets since 2011, with the exception of those the last 4 or 5 years out of wax packs. So well, not the 50s and 60s, but like 80s and up. So 73 total sets. I have 57 of them complete, and this is all in baseball. I want to do another video on the other sports and non-sports. Not all my sets are near mint or excellent to near mint. Some of them are a little rougher than others, like the 50s sets. My 49 Bowman sets, everything's like VG. But my 56 set, I'm very proud of that set because I did spend a lot of time trying to buy the best I could buy. I do need to upgrade my Mickey Mantle and my Roberto Clemente, but everything else, I give it super excellent plus to near mint. In my mind, if they were to be graded, they would grade 6s and 7s and 8s. But who knows what people see under the microscopes at the grading companies. I don't care about that. I just wanted to buy the nicest copies that I could and put them in binders. Now, some people cringe about the idea of binders. I've talked to a couple different people. I keep my binders pretty tight together. There are a couple binders that I keep up above. I do check them regularly to make sure nothing, no damage is happening on the bottom pages. I've heard people talk about things like that, but I really haven't had any problems, and I keep everything in a binder. I like to be able to pull them out and look at them. I'm not opposed to keeping them in boxes because I did start out that way, but I just find it easier if I'm building a set to pull out the binder and put the card in. So and also I like to look through what I've got. Sometimes if I can't sleep at night, I like to pull out one of the binders and just thumb through it. So everybody has different opinions about the binders. They do take up a lot of space. Fortunately, I do have a spare room where I can keep everything, all my collectibles and other junk that I like to buy. But basically, yeah, give you a grand total here. If you were to get every card from 1948 through this past year in Bowman and Tops, total would be 47,910 cards, of which I have 42,487 of them. And that puts me at like an 88.68% completion rate. So I think Rick had mentioned in the video that he thought I was like close to 9,500%. You weren't too far off the mark. So hopefully in the next couple of years I can knock some more of these out. Like I said in previous videos, I'm just kind of chilling out for a little while for the rest of this year anyways, and I'll jump back into it next year. So that's pretty much all I got for now, guys. Thanks for watching, and have a good evening.